Okay, so Parasite. This movie is truly amazing, no doubt. But I have this really irritating issue with the film that stops me from proclaiming my undying love to this film. It was how disturbingly careless the Kims were after they had successfully infiltrated into the Park's home. It honestly felt like a cheap way to introduce danger into the plot. But I'm not hating, I'm just bugged by it. Really bugged by it. Let me explain.
Is it okay with you?
In the first half of the movie, they were so smart, so resourceful in infiltrating the Parks. Having worked so hard to get all the members of the family in, to have finally succeeded, they should have made it their utmost priority to avoid exposure at all costs. Plus, they have only worked there for a short amount of time, and they finally got that good money coming in. Given their current financial status and their intellect, it would have made so much more sense for them to play the cautious card instead. But no, they gathered in the living room of the Parkses to drink alcohol. Okay, I get it. Maybe they let their guard down. Maybe they were complacent. Maybe their success got to their heads. Maybe they just wanted to enjoy the luxury for once. Okay, but what about a plan B? Why didn't they think, okay, so if the Parks pop back home this minute, what would we do? Where would we go? Why didn't they designate an area to hide? Or come up with a plan of some sort? I mean, I don't mean to overreact, but come on, it's their livelihood at stake. They should be more anxious than me. Next thing, the doorbell rings, and the ex-housekeeper is at the door. If I were the mum, it would make sense to contact the owner to ask whether or not to let her in, right? I mean, they're so smart. Surely they should have known better. And seeing as how creepy that lady looks, I would not let her in, like at all. The risk of exposure aside, I do not want to get gnawed in the neck or stabbed in the back. God damn! Just look at that! Oh my god! And if the mom didn't want to contact the owner for whatever reason, she should have at least told the ex-housekeeper, tell me what you forgot to take. I will take it for you. I mean, am I right? Isn't that more logical? As much as Parasite is so wonderful, there's so much attention to detail, the realism of the sets, the transition between social classes depicted via the ascension and descending of stairs, or the conundrum of who is the actual parasite, the Kims or the Parks, and many more things, I just felt that this turning point in the movie would have been so much more impactful if they were done in a smarter way, in a way that wouldn't conflict with logic and reason given the intelligence of the characters. If the danger was introduced in a smarter way, I would have been all for it. Then, in my opinion, this film would be 100% amazeballs.